The biomedical NAF plan. So the definition of biotechnology, according to Google, is the exploitation of biological processes for industrial and other purposes, especially the genetic manipulation of microorganisms for the production of antibiotics, hormones, and etc. So essentially, this would include working in a lab, dealing with lots of experiments, organisms, tests, bacteria, chemicals, etc. So it's basically the whole kind of ideal image of what it's like to work into a lab. So what exactly is the BASE certification? So BASE exam stands for the Biotechnician Assistant Credentialing Exam. So what exactly does the BASE exam prepare you for? So as you can see, I typed out some of the general topics, at least in the knowledge portion of the BASE exam, but we can get into that later in another slide. So essentially the BASE exam prepares you for working in a lab by testing both your academic knowledge, and it also has a practical portion to help test your skills in actually working in a lab. So it essentially prepares you for when you go into working in a lab. So meet the teacher. The biomedical teacher in Barron Collier High School is Mr. Sharp, and he teaches principles of biomedical science, which is biomedical courses are for year 1, which is the year I am currently in, is the principles of biomedical science. And my favorite activity that I've done so far is the discovering and uncovering of Anna Garcia's death, or her murder. So basically we set up this huge mock crime scene, and we have to use clues in the crime scene and fill out crime scene investigation and understand how to investigate a crime scene in order to figure out her death, which we'll hopefully do by the end of the year. So then, as you can see in these videos, there's a video at the end that shows the crime scene itself. So year 2 is human body systems, and it's heavy in dissections and anatomy, and we've actually already started some of that in terms of the heart anatomy and heart dissection, so that's interesting. So as you can see here, it's walking around at the crime scene. And year 3 is a medical intervention, and it basically deals with drugs and medical intervention to disease. So an internship. So the Google's definition of internship is the position of a student or trainee who works in an organization, sometimes without pay, in order to gain work experience or satisfy requirements for a qualification. So for the biomedical courses, this can be done after year 2 or after year 3. But you usually have much more luck finding an internship after year 3 because, you're older and you're more experienced. So, but also note, internships aren't always hands-on. You might be doing simple tasks like running errands. So instead of working in an actual lab, you might be doing things such as taking out the trash or getting coffee for the scientist or whatever. So when do you take the basic certification exam? So you take the base exam at the end of year 3. And the cost of the exam is generally $150, which includes one attempt for both the knowledge and the practical portion of the test. And retakes of either portion is about $25. And there is a 20-day wait period between each attempt, and candidates can take the exam 3 times within a calendar year. So what topics are on the base exam? So the knowledge portion of the base exam includes topics such as general topics in biotechnology, laboratory skills and applications, chemistry and biochemistry, biological systems, and research and scientific method. And the practical portion includes biotechnology skills, applied mathematics, laboratory equipment, and workplace safety and behavior. So as you can see, the practical portion is obviously more hands-on. You're going to be working in an actual lab